Welcome to Sun Brewing. We're not open yet, but soon. All right. Welcome to Cooking with a Guapo, the 1-year anniversary edition. 1 year of Cooking with the Guapos. This is Mole Madre. Move this guy out of the way here. This is Mole Madre. This is a revolutionary beer. Mole Madre. That thing. Put some CO2 in there a little bit. Okay. This is the 1-year anniversary edition. You know, it's been a great year for Cooking with the Guapos. The reason why I keep doing this over and over, this is like my 18th episode. We had 2 live editions of Cooking with the Guapos. We had my Thanksgiving beer injected turkey live this year, which I do every year. We had the Charlie McLean in his Ghetto Gourmet. The guy's just a brilliant Southwestern Texas barbecue guru. You know, it was nice to have him here. We had a Cooking with the Guapo live featuring Charlie, and he wants to start a food truck. You can follow him at his business Facebook, Ghetto Gourmet. So those were 2 live Cooking with the Guapos. So this has just been a fabulous year, a great year. I've been doing this because I love to do it. You know, I got the love, I feel the love, and I give the love. And that's what it's all about ultimately, and that's what we're doing here. To bring new ideas to your table, to bring to just bring innovative, new ideas, good things that you can incorporate to something new to your table. And the whole idea behind this show is to promote not just Sun Brewing, but cooking with beer, how beer infused with foods can enhance food, enhance flavor. The pairing of complementary beers to food, or different ways that you can pair food. There's basically 2 ways you can pair it, but that's what they say. But for me, there's a lot of gray area in there. Take for example a Russian Imperial Stout. That beer is so complex. There's so many ways you can go with that beer. Just last night I made Sun Archangel Riz rice. I'm going to make a beer rice today, which is just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. I'm making a beer rice, but it's not going to be with my Archangel this time. It's going to be with this Mole Madre Ale. It's a revolutionary beer. It has just a perfect balance. This is a perfect balance of chilies. You got the mole undertone, this traditional, generational mole that we put in this beer, which is what I'm going to cook today. But for this beer here, this is a revolutionary beer. You know, and that's what I pride myself on, is in my first 6 months in business, or actually the first day in business, really, I was making these what was viewed as crazy, outrageous beers, and now they're new normals in El Paso. Like this right here was like my third Mexican chocolate beer I made. Back then it was Sun Mole. This is Mole Madre, and so today, with all these different beers, this is a great example of it. We're going to do Pure Sun Brewing today. We have I'm gonna make a traditional mole sauce, and it goes back generations. And you know, but it's a live recipe, even though it goes through generations. It's from my fiance Ana Galliano. It's her family's recipe, but I'm gonna put a Sun Brewing flair to it. I'm gonna get the grill going with the fire, the pecan wood, and we're gonna smoke the chilies. We're gonna smoke the peanuts, smoke the animal crackers. I grew up on animal crackers. I love animal crackers. This is a little thing that's here at Sun Brewing to stay. I love animal crackers, and we're gonna smoke them today. In a normal mole, you just cook them, but we're smoking everything today. So this recipe, I'm gonna get elaborate with it a little later. We got the rice, we got the beer rice. This is gonna be, I'm using this beer here with the rice to make the beer rice. So it's just Pure Sun Brewing, what we've been doing. And I'm just so happy that I'm doing this. With all these ingredients, and then you can see the short ribs here. These T-bone steaks, they didn't marinate or nothing, just got a little salt and pepper. But these here got the Mole Madre Ale in there, and then these are the short ribs. I'm gonna make short rib mole braised. Short ribs that are mole braised on a bed of mole with some beer rice on there, and that's gonna be today's special. So this is vintage Sun Brewing. I'm making a revolutionary beer. I mean, I brought these new normals, these Mexican chocolate beers, brewing with the biscuits. You know, the list is long. It's really long about the things that I'm doing here, and it just kind of takes me back. Like what I'm doing here takes me back to the beginning, but it also reminds me of my manifesto for Sun Brewing that I wrote, and it's to inspire others. And I take a lot of pride in, and it makes me happy that I inspire others to do what I'm doing. Whether it's, you know, making a barbecue sauce with beer, or a mustard with beer, these sauces with beer. Like I make a sour mustard made from beer. It's kind of like a Dijon mustard, but a Sun Brewing mustard. Same with my Tomatillo beer ketchup, and then all these things that I do with beer and with cooking. I really hope that I inspire others, because that's what it's all about. Giving back, and this is my way to give back to what I can do for right now. So thank you. We got a great show planned. I'll see you as soon as we get to the smoking the chilies. We're making this mole. Welcome back. Okay, what we got here, you can see my ribs here cooking, and the short ribs in here. So what we got here, these are the animal crackers, the peanuts, the sesame seeds, the pumpkin seeds, garlic. So we got all these things in here roasting and also being smoked with this pecan wood. So we're smoking the stuff. This right here is guajillo chilies, and we have to do it layer by layer, because if it burns, it gets a bitter sour taste, and we just don't want that for this mole. So if you can see the short ribs and everything. So we're gonna take this layer by layer, and then right here, these are some more chilies that are gonna go in here. You see some pasilla and some ancho chilies, and then some guajillo, and then this is chili piquin. So that's what we got going on here. Just slow cooking it. We're gonna get this mole going. And the thing about this mole is it's smoked on the grill. I mean, we'll be back for the next segment. Hey, welcome back. Next little phase here is to take the chilies, take the stem off. This is a good one. This is a really good one. These are grilled. The next step is to take the stem off. And take the seeds out. Take the seeds out. Put them in. This is chicken broth. So take the stem off. Dump out the seeds. See how all the seeds come out. Doesn't have to be perfect, but put them in there. Take this. See all the seeds that just kind of explode out of there? Like that. Dump them in there. This one here. Put it in the chicken broth. I'm going to do this for all these smoked chilies. And then here we got chili piquin going. We still have this going. We got the ribs over here. And we'll see you on the next segment, on the next instruction for this traditional mole sauce. Okay, welcome back. Lightly carbonated, but get me another one. You see the carbonation in there? Good carbonation. I don't need a beer too carbonated. And this beer is just a special beer. It has Mexican chocolate in it. Abuelita Mexican chocolate is the only one that I use. But everybody knows that causes head retention problems. But at the end of the day, you got to sacrifice to get something, you know. So anyway, the next step is to, I don't think I set this up right. Okay, yeah. Right. Release. Okay. Okay. So the next step is to take the animal crackers. Whoa, that's still a little hot. Take the animal crackers, the clavos, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds. These peanuts are even smoked. Oh. I have to be careful. I'm spilling it everywhere. It's okay. Okay, if you want to look at all this good stuff, look at all this good stuff here. The sesame seeds, the peanuts, pumpkin seeds, there's garlic, cloves. So what I'm going to do, oh my gosh, I stepped on a lot of animal crackers here. I'll sweep it up in a minute. Okay, so we're going to blend this up. Hey look, there's even animal cracker got into the 3-point shot there. Alright, this is chicken broth. There it goes. So what we're going to do, so what I'm going to do here is blend this up. We're going to blend it, put it back in this pan, and then we're going to put it back on the grill with con-smoked wood and everything. So blend this up here, turn it on, and then hide. Okay, for the next step, we got that little mixture I was telling you about with all the nuts and everything, the peanuts, the sesame seeds, the garlic. It's all blended. and the aroma, and then the chili. The aroma is just amazing for this. The aroma and the smoke coming out of here. So I'm gonna dump this in here. Look how thick and beautiful that is. Look at that. That is just a beautiful mixture there. Just an awesome. It's just an awesomeness, okay? So what I got here, chocolate abuelita. So what I'm gonna do? Caldo de res seasoning. So I got 2 of these. So I'm just gonna take this. Take these seasonings. Just open it up. Put these seasonings in the way you want to. We're gonna put 2. You just want 1, good for you. We're gonna put 2 of them in. Throw it up in there. Got the Mexican chocolate here. This is the only chocolate I've ever used, and it's good. 3.5. That? Oh, you can see that. If you look at this, that'll melt in there. So with the seasonings, we're gonna mix it all around, and then you can see these ribs, short ribs. I mean, this is a masterpiece. I'll see you in the next step. Okay, welcome back to the next step. What we got here, okay, the rice was in water for hours. We strained it. So now the next step is to take this guy. This is known as an onion. I'm gonna put that in there. This little garlic guy, this little happy guy. Put him in there too. So what we're gonna do, that has, well, oil in there. So we're frying the rice. The rice is in the oil, and it's going to, we're gonna fry it until it's a nice golden and a brown. A nice golden and a brown, and then we're gonna strain it. We're gonna strain it, and then after that, after we strain it, then we're going to put beer in there and make a beer rice from my Madre Ale. So we're going to have Madre spicy ale rice. So that's what we're doing here. Thank you. I'll see you in the next step. Welcome back. These are the chilies. These are all those chilies, the anchovies, the tortilla, the guajillo, and all the juices and everything all up in here. We're making a traditional mole. Just look at the color of this. It's a beautiful color. So the next step in our process, the next step is to strain this. And this is a generational mole from none other than the Galliano family that I am now learning. I only wish that I could have been so fortunate as Anna to know my great grandma or my grandma's recipe for mole. I was just, but I'm very happy Anna shared her family recipe. We're just making a sun brewing flair to this live recipe with all the smoke on the grill. Little additions here. So, and this is what it's all about, you know, the cooking. It's the greatest thing. Family, friends, community. It's the greatest thing in the world. So we have to strain this chili sauce here, which is going to take forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain this, which is going to take a very long time. See how beautiful that looks? Thank you, Anna. Just keep straining it because it's very thick. And then I'm going to put, this is what you see me blend earlier with the pumpkin seeds, the sesame seeds, the animal crackers. They were all smoked. So what I'm going to do is take a cinnamon stick, this, once I'm done straining this, I'm gonna put this, it smells like spiced peanut butters. We're gonna put that in here when I'm done straining it. So we're gonna have the chili sauce, this like paste, and then cinnamon stick in here. Then we're gonna cook it. And then once it's nice and cooked and it's all kind of infused, then we're gonna braise the short ribs, and we're gonna conclude this this special for Cooking with the Guapo 1-year anniversary edition. Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay, here we are to our next phase. We strained the rice of all the grease. So now we're going to put beer in here. This is Mole Madre Ale. There we go, that's Mole Madre Ale. And I've been experimenting with this. I've been experimenting with it, and I've made different types. You know, so here's another little. Okay, so I just added a little seasoning. And now this beer should really infuse it. So this is gonna just be a beautiful beer rice. Okay, so if you want to go over here to the mole, look at that. Wow, okay. We are going to, that is the mole, it's just cooking right now. So this is the mole, and then that's the rice, and then we'll see you in the finished product. Okay, we're almost finished. One last step before the finished product. This is the finished mole, and this T-bone here is for Ted, and he wanted me to put some mole sauce on it, so I'm gonna do it. But the mole short ribs, here we go, man. So this is the mole sauce. See how rich and good it is? I'm gonna braise these short ribs. You see how slow of a cook all of this is? Just keep braising it everywhere. Go like that. Just keep braising it just like that. See how beautiful that looks? Braise it like this. Then like that. Just keep braising it all over. This is just a beautiful cook right here. Just the mole is just gonna just give it just a beautiful, beautiful flavor to the short ribs. This right here, this T-bone here, Ted wants it, so he's gonna get it. He wanted some mole sauce on there. And this is the smoked mole sauce that we did. That's what Ted wants. That's what he's gonna get. Put it on there like that. There you go. And then we'll have one last final segment for our 1-year anniversary edition, and to finish it all up, wrap it all up. Thank you. The final stage, everything we've been doing, the smoked mole sauce. Take a look at this. Mole braised ribs. Take a look. Look how good this looks. Take a look how good that looks. And then we got other stuff going on in here. Okay. So I'm gonna go give this to a customer. Okay. This concludes Cooking with the Guapo. This is my final product, mole braised ribs. And I just want to say that cooking like this takes me back to the beginning. Takes me back to the beginning, to 2014. 2014, making mole, and my goal, just like I stated in my manifesto for Sun Brewing, is to inspire others, and I know that I have. I know that I have, and I know that I have. So that's what it's all about, is inspiring others, and it's kind of this chain of giving, you know, giving back in many ways. And at any rate, I hope people like this. This concludes my 1-year anniversary of cooking with El Guapo and all these different things. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode.
Can I have a fork?
Yeah, you got one, man.